Aloha headsets, Frank here, and it's been a slow week. But don't let that get you down. We had some great new titles, we had a YouTube update for some users, and we have HOTAS on PlayStation VR. All that and more on your weekly update. First up, from Three Fields Entertainment and Team 17, we got Lethal VR. Now, I don't typically shoot, and getting the chance to step into my own personal gun range is quite the treat. If you want to see my full review, go check it out. Otherwise, trust that your $14.99 will be well spent on a top-notch title. Next up, from Half Brick Studios, is Fruit Ninja VR. If you ever played or seen the mobile game, then you have an idea of what to expect. But let me be the first to tell you, I was never a fan, but now I'm a believer. And if you want to see my full review, go check it out. But with 4 different modes, dual move support, and just great gameplay, you can rest assured your $14.99 will be well spent. Finally, from Bimbo Soft, we saw the release of Rollercoaster Dreams. Visit amusement parks, create your own, and have other people visit yours. Manage and grow your park and design everything from the largest coasters to the smallest shrubbery. Just don't expect the whole game to be in VR. Only a small portion. This one's $19.99 and I've heard mixed reviews, but don't worry, I'll give it a shot soon and let you know what I think. We also got a new planet for Oh My Genesis and a bunch of cosmetic items for Battlezone, none of which I have purchased, but that doesn't mean they are not worth looking into if you like that sort of thing. On top of all the great VR games, we were also treated to Jaunt, your new home for premium cinematic VR experiences. Now the resolution isn't great, but they do have some wonderful concerts and interesting things, plus it's free, so why not check it out? They talk about having over 150 unique VR experiences, so there's bound to be something in there for everyone. And don't worry, I have a Best of Jaunt video coming very soon. Surgeon Simulator finally got the much needed patch update, but I'm sorry to inform you that in my eyes, it still isn't that much fun of a game. Sure, it all works a lot better, but how easy it is to kill the patient, lack of real instructions or any kind of social aspect really makes this one of the titles I won't find myself going back into often. I may show it off every once in a while to wandering eyes, but I don't see too many people enjoying it. I don't actually know of any releases coming to us today, but I have been surprised in the past. That being said, Rigs is getting a nice update. We're getting 8 new rigs. These guys are the first iteration of the APX rigs, and although they will have slightly lower health, they will make up for it in speed. These rigs will also bring with them the ability to air dodge and backwards dodge. All this wonderful information comes straight from my buddy Defective X, a competitive rigs player and Twitch streamer. If you want to check him out, I'll link it in the description. Big news for all your HOTAS users out there. Oh, and by the way, that means hands-on throttle and stick. Don't worry, I had to look it up. Anyways, you can now use your flight sticks when playing games on the PlayStation VR. All of this comes from the Reddit user DJ Choco K, and seems like a relatively simple process. I will link the instructions in the description, but all I know is this worries me about the competition in Valkyrie. Also, for all you bound players out there, a new update will be coming to us in the second week of January that will add a new follow camera option when playing in VR. If you want to know more, check out Plastic on Twitter. Finally, if you live in the UK, Amazon has an amazing sale going on right now on PlayStation VR games. If you can't tell from the image on screen, the prices are wonderful. I suggest stocking up before the sale is over. Who knows how long it's going to last. Last but not least, it wouldn't be a weekly update without an update on what's on the horizon. And today, we have the amazing retro-inspired title, Super Vectoroids from Pixel Strike Games. In this frenetic VR spear shooter, destroy asteroids while dodging over 16 different enemy types. Take advantage of 6 fun power-ups and brain-popping particle effects in this wonderful arcade shooter coming soon to the PlayStation VR. Now, before I leave you, I have a couple wonderful people out there I need to tell you about. Now, I know Frank's your boy, but sometimes another perspective never hurts. And luckily, I've weeded through most of the BS and found some wonderful people out there that want this community to thrive just as much as we do. First off, if you're looking for a bit more moody and relaxed, philosophical look at the PlayStation VR, I suggest you check out Niels Bohr's. He has a wonderful podcast, and I know I can't wait to check out his updates. Also, I suggest you check out the PSVR Life podcast. Danthal and Schleiss have great personalities and weekly updates on everything PlayStation VR. Like this news show, they cover a wide variety of topics and offer some nice insight. Finally, if you're more of a techie kind of guy, I suggest you check out Matt Downery. He is another great YouTuber, and he's offering some really unique and wonderful ways to unlock the true potential of your VR device. Well, I told you it was a short one, but don't let that get you down. For some of us, it was your first week using your PlayStation VR. And for first-time users, I personally want to tell you, hey, how's it going? You liking that PlayStation VR? And for all my returning users, thank you so much for coming back, and I hope you had a happy holiday. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed it, please hit that thumbs up button. And if you want to stay up to date on everything PlayStation VR, and you don't mind this ugly mug, friggin' subscribe!